So
All right, we're back. We're back. Part 2. League Marshal doesn't have in the budget for a premium. Maybe next year. We'll see if we can bump up league fees again. Get a nice studio back here. Some lights. Green screen. We're gonna need a producer to put those graphics in, like Barstool Sports Advisors. We can't afford that. We were on Klaus's team. Big Dick Nick. You got an easy matchup this week, so get back on the right foot. 4-3, hopefully after this. So I like his star power is big. Davante Adams, Kyler Murray. He just traded for a lot of running back depth. Chubb will be back eventually. His team's not horrible, but right now it's in a tough spot. But I do like some of the star power, which I had him a little bit higher than you guys did. Ovi, Matt, you were low man on him.
Yeah, this was prior to Ovi's trade, where he got way more running back depth.
Yeah,
he just looked like it was an absolute shambles.
That was Dave's trade. Yeah, Dave's trade.
Yeah, or Dave's trade. I'm sorry. He had no one at the running back position. All of his running backs are on bye. Chubb's on IR. It was not trending well, and the way he was losing was just it was tough. So, and especially with Davante Adams, I mean, with Rodgers not having a good game, then obviously Adams is not going to have a good game. Kyler Murray was like the only shining point last week, so that's kind of why I had him down there in combination with everybody else who was below him originally, kind of doing a little bit better. So
his running backs aren't flashy now, but they're starters.
They're starters, and they're gonna get him points. Yeah. So
fucked me. I didn't want to put him 12th, and I don't want to say bad things about his team because I know the more I put him down, he's gonna fucking beat me. But I mean, I don't love the trade. Again, it gives him backs. He literally had to pick up a free agent who was like Rex Burkhead. Imagine having to do that. I mean, Matt thinks Damian Harris is better, but anyways, Brady.
What's up, bud?
But no, I was looking at his team over the break that we just had right there, and Melvin Gordon, Philip Lindsay. I don't know why anybody wants a piece of that. Like, literally, the best thing that could happen there is Melvin Gordon goes and has like another 40 Coors Lights and just drives his car off the Rocky Mountains.
Gets like a DUI.
Like a DUI every week. Or just does something ridiculous. Yeah.
And so how's the NFL? How's the NFL letting that go? By the way, anybody want to talk?
Wasn't on film.
DUI and
wasn't on film.
You forgot about it.
Yeah, it wasn't on camera. I love how they say missed last game with an illness. It was like illness, but it wasn't COVID. Like, he's fucking still hungover.
Hangover.
It's like 3 days after he was driving like 130 miles an hour at like 3 in the morning. They just came out and said they're not disciplining him. It's up to the NFL, and the NFL ain't gonna do shit about DUI. I mean, they got bigger fish to fry now. If Lindsay goes down, I love Gordon, but like the two of them, they're both good. They're both good. If one of them just disappears, it's great. But so in that break as well as we were just talking about, I put in I know Big Dick Nick's an Eagles guy. He's starting Fulgham. But yeah, I'm putting in fucking Wentz, and I'm starting Richard Rodgers at tight end. So real nervous about that. I just don't know if the Bucs are going to play this week, so I don't want to fucking gamble with that. Higbee sucks, and I have the kicker too. So hopefully his own team can kick his ass a little bit tonight. That would be kind of sweet. But I don't know. We got action on Thursday night, which is always fun, but I feel like it never goes well. So we'll see.
Never goes well. I'm off Thursdays. I'm not betting them. I'm not starting guys in them. I'm out. That's why I sat Sanders this week. All right. Number 12. Last year's reigning champ. He was active. He picked up Scott, who will be starting tonight, but we got Cody coming in at 12. Cody was number 12 in 2 of the 3 and number 11 in the other one, so things just aren't looking up for him. 2 and 4. Running back is questionable. I mean, getting Scott was pretty big because I don't even think he had another starter. He was starting like week in and week out.
He was starting LaMichael Pirine this week.
Yeah. Metcalf's a stud. You don't know what you're getting out of Ryan or Beckham any week. Ryan was like top 5. Then he scored 6, and then last week he scored 30. Kelsey's a stud, but Deontay Johnson, he's got in the flex who can't stay on the field. I don't know if he's finished a game this season. But I mean, there's still some stars.
He needs Kelsey to have like 20 every week.
Too. Gallup only needed a couple catches for like 30 yards and he wins last week. just watching
So,
that game. Going,
Dave.
is Gallup gonna catch a ball today?
Dave
was
says
telling
he
me
always gets fucked.
he's the most unlucky guy in the history of the world.
Oh, wow. Like, dude, Gallup literally right in his hands. And that was in the first half, too, so it's not like it was the last play of the game. Like, you saw the entire second half to score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to bed at like halftime in that. I thought he had it still. He only needed like 40 yards or a few catches.
Yeah, he lost by 4. So,
but yeah, he's in a tough spot. He's got that's a different matchup. Who's he got this week? The 2 and 4 teams need a win.
Do we want them to win?
Versus Hunt. Yeah, make it a big old mess down there at 3 and 4.
Big old
Bring everyone down. No one's out of it.
You guys could touch on your matchup too, but I mean, we do have what's fantastic is the 1 and 2, the only 2 teams that are 4 and 2 are playing against each other this week. Just happened to work out that way. So that's pretty cool. So
if Justin wins that, he's walking to a bye.
One person will have a standalone first place.
Yeah. Like potentially by, oh no, I guess they'll be only
so
one.
They're going to be up
right?
2 games.
Yeah.
Or 1 game. Yeah. They're going to be up 1 game.
Yeah. Big matchups. The 3 and 3 matchups, there's got to be a bunch of them just because how many teams there are, me and that included. I don't feel good about my team, but when I feel good, I would lose. And when I feel like shit, like I did versus Jeff's team, we had our biggest week of the year. Running back 2 is going to be a question mark. I need some more info on Hasty. The cone drill is good to see.
We're both having question marks at the running back position. I have a question at the flex position. Obviously, that's the way I've constructed my team, where every single week is an absolute question mark. So one week I'm beating Dave and Ovi, the next week I'm losing to Cody. So I don't know what's going on with my team. So that's the way I constructed it. That's the way I'm gonna have to deal with it. It's just gonna be an anxiety-filled day every single Sunday.
I think this week's gonna come down to obviously the quarterbacks. Both of them can put up numbers. I'm terrified of Russell Wilson versus Arizona. Friday night.
I always like to look at last up.
Enough points. So
yeah, he's got Russell Wilson last ups.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a week, Bryce. It's gonna be a week though where it's like whose stars put up numbers. Like, does Aaron Jones go for 35 or does Ridley blow up for like 3 touchdowns?
How many you need to be up by before Sunday Night Football for Russell Wilson? 35 to feel good.
35.
Just Wilson, that's it.
After I feel good at like 28.
Yeah. I mean, you could blink. Like, I'm warming up leftovers from the 1 o'clock games, and Russell Wilson has 2 touchdowns and 16 points. And it's like,
I mean, he has a 30, he has 30, 33, and a 36 this year.
Yeah, so like 36, knock it up.
Don't do that.
But yeah, obviously a lot of big matchups. I'll just read through them real quick. We don't have time to go through them all. In that big 6 versus 5, Ovi and Big Dick Nick, 2 more 3 and 3 teams.
Another 3 and 3, yeah.
Then, like you mentioned, we've got the 1 versus 2. We've got 10 versus 12. See if Dennis can get back in the thick of it. No 3 and 3. Dave versus Brandon. Can Brandon stop the slide? It doesn't look good. He's projected to lose by 20, but projections don't always matter in this. And then we've got Hunt versus Cody. Can Cody get back, or is Hunt going to take a step towards the bye? Should be good. Hunt's projected pretty big week, 115. That's the high in the week right now.
Him and Justin have been the 2 highs like every week, 116, 115 every week. Pretty consistent.
Justin's 116. All right, so it should be a good week. Hopefully we'll have a little bit clearer picture next week, or it'll probably be even worse like it is now in week 13. Everybody will be fighting for that last spot. All right, we'll jump into best bets. Matt?
Yeah.
What do you got for
Matt?
Me, I don't gamble. I have no idea how to gamble. If you've ever watched me gamble, which you guys have watched me gamble, I lose money in literally 5 seconds. So I don't even try to even think about what gambling even is.
All right, Matt, I'll just ask you, because you're obviously a Pats fan. You've watched Pats a long time. I'll give you a line. Patriots -2. So they got to win by 3 points or more at home against San Francisco. Do you like the Patriots? They got to win by a field goal or more. You think they can win by a field goal or more? Against your boy, Jimmy
I'm
G.
scared they can even win the effing game. Are you kidding me? Did you watch last week? That was an absolute fucking shit show.
Coach him up, Bill.
Shit.
Coach him up.
Coach him. There's only so much you can coach. Like,
oh, no shit.
It's so bad. Either the wide receivers aren't open. When they're catching it, they're fucking dropping it.
Almost like last year.
Or he's just not finding them. It's ridiculous.
Maybe the team actually sucks, and Tom Brady just made him look good for the last fucking 10 years.
That's also true. Possible.
What happened to Julian Edelman? He's literally a free agent in our league.
Listen, Julian
Like, that's
Edelman,
crazy.
Julian Edelman wants to be in
Insane.
San Francisco right now, just chilling with Tom and Gronk.
Or
just
Tampa
having a
Bay.
good time.
Tampa Bay, yeah. In
Yeah,
Tampa. He wants to be in Tampa.
He wants
So
that
Scotty Miller's
role.
just taking.
He must hate Scotty Miller.
Yeah, we'll take Scotty Miller. That's
Scotty
fine.
Miller's like, give me like 5 or 6 years, I might be in the Hall of Fame.
Like, I'll take $100 if Godwin gets the fuck out of here.
Like Edelman buys him off the team. Like, I'll give you like $5 million if you go fuck off.
We'll retire. All right, Ovi, what do you got? I hope you don't have the same as me, but I think it's a damn good chance.
No, I definitely don't, because you hate the team I like.
Okay, perfect.
It was just the Tennessee Titans. They pulled for me last week. That's not who you have, is it?
No.
So
I'm on
it's-
Pittsburgh in that, but not my best bet.
Of course you are. So they're both 5-0. Obviously, it's gonna be a marquee game of the week, whatever.
Yep.
It's been like flirting around to pick them all week, so whatever you want to take. It's Tennessee -1 right now. I'm not believing. I mean, Tennessee's D stinks. Their secondary is kind of trash, but I'm not really believing in Pittsburgh yet. I'm not sold. I don't think Big Ben's gonna run through it. I mean, everybody knows this, but the schedule that fucking Pittsburgh has gone through. I mean, the teams they've beat: the Giants, the Broncos, Texans.
The
Eagles,
Broncos are good.
Browns.
Broncos just beat the Pack.
I mean, they've beaten 5 teams that are like in the bottom 10 of the league, easy.
Yeah.
So I'm just not sold on them yet. Traveling to Tennessee, I'm gonna go with the Titans.
All right, so just quick point. I like Steelers, but it's mostly because I think they get penetration in the backfield, their run D. You hit Henry before he's going full speed. So I think they're going to be able to neutralize the run, and that's why I like it. But
Fuck it, of course we do. And that's where we just do a little screen, a little loop. And there he goes.
all right, my best bet. I don't know if it's at 4 now. Take it at 4. I've got it at 3. Tampa Bay versus the Raiders. This is before the offensive line fucking got COVID, the whole squad. But I just liked it. I got it at -115, -3. Take it at 4, -110. Take it money line in your parlays. Don't tease it. Just teasing through 0 is stupid. But I got the Bucs.
The Bucs are only getting better. They're
Only getting better.
The
Healthier,
Patriots
better.
are only getting worse. I mean, now's the time. Put your Bucs futures in for the Super Bowl in NFC right now, because they just fucking smoked what many people thought was the best team in the NFC.
Their defense is like, I watched some of the game and then I watched all the highlights and stuff, and their defense was bullying Green Bay.
Yeah.
Obviously, their
For
hearts
sure.
were probably out of it after a couple picks and pick sixes, but like they were tossing around the offensive line. They lost the big guy up front on defense.
Yeah,
but it
Vita
doesn't-
Vea.
Yeah, but it doesn't really seem to matter.
I mean-
David might be defensive player of the year. I mean,
He's
up there
monster.
walling.
Yeah. I mean, the
but-
road to the Super Bowl in the AFC is so much more difficult with Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore, Kansas City, obviously Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
like-
Tennessee, Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
NFC,
I think Buffalo's gonna
Tennessee,
even out.
yeah, Buffalo.
I think Buffalo.
Yeah, I do too.
No.
But the
but
NFC
no.
is like
Seattle,
Seattle's good, but
Green
their
Bay.
defense sucks.
Yeah.
Seattle's defense is so bad. Green Bay, I mean, yeah, but they just got smoked by the Bucks. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the NFC is kind of weak.
Yeah.
I just hope the AFC East doesn't turn in the NFC East, where the winners of the division are just 8-8 teams, and it's just 8-8,
Could be the next. Like,
I mean,
10
the
years.
and that's what it's gonna be for the next like 5 to 6 years.
Nah, the Bills will go like a 10-6. I mean, they get to beat up
Yeah.
on the AFC East for most of the year. They'll get 10 wins. They're a good enough team.
What are they 4-2 right now? 3-2.
Right now, they're 4-2. Yeah.
4-2. Yeah,
But
like
the Jets
8
might not win a game. So, I mean,
I bet 9 wins the East.
Do the Jets
Dolph-
want to win a game? I
No.
mean,
No, you want Trevor Lawrence should stay in school and not go to the Jets, but I don't know why they would win a game.
that
I don't know
would
how
be-
they could
that would
win
be
a game.
hilarious if they go 0-16 and he stays for his last year.
there's no way.
That would be hilarious. If
I
he
think
knew
if-
he was going to go to the Jets, I probably would. I'd take another year.
Then you just hope you don't shred your knee. I think a standing best bet
Just set out.
though until the books catch up and start hanging like +19, like they're gonna do next week against Kansas City, just fade the Jets. Like every week, just bet against the Jets. Although they're +20 versus Kansas City.
They are
tough.
right now.
It's tough to lay that. That's a big number.
Have they covered yet this year? Do you know?
Not when I bet against them. That's all I know.
Yeah. So we'll see what
All right.
happens there. All right, that does it for this week. Thanks for coming on, Matt. Should
Thank
be a
you
good
for having
one.
me.
I'm going to be in Charleston, South Carolina, so I don't know how much football I'll see. We'll see what kind of bars are
Fancy
open.
weekend.
Fancy
You're not
weekend.
coming
But
back till Monday?
Tuesday.
Woo! Oh, Sunday is out.
So, but all right, we'll catch up next week. Thanks, guys.